Marlene Hutchinson, and welcome to Tips for Guitar Playing Success. As many of you know, I've been sharing my guitar playing tips every Thursday for more than 10 years. It's been my way to hopefully help you stay motivated, be inspired, and continue expanding your guitar playing journey. If you're interested in more learning resources like my guitar courses, Lesson of the Month Club, coaching, Thursday Tips blog, and more, go to my website, marlenesmusic.com. And for anyone who's listening and feeling like you're missing out on all the guitar playing fun, you can easily get started with my super simple Learn to Play Guitar in a Day course. Now, on to today's tip. This podcast is brought to you in part by Gator. Whether you just need a bag to gig with on the weekends, are a frequent flyer needing a flight-friendly TSA Series case, or a dedicated road warrior bringing your instruments on tour, Gator has a solution for you. World-class guitar and bass players, DJs, and recording professionals know, for the stuff you love, guard it with Gator. Also brought to you by October is recording month at Sweetwater. Now through October 31st, you can check out all the hottest deals on microphones, audio interfaces, monitors, and everything you need to record your acoustic or electric guitar. Click the link in the show notes to see the latest deals for all your recording needs at America's largest music retailer, Sweetwater. Today's tip is, what is Hawaiian slack key guitar? If you've ever been to the Hawaiian Islands, then you've probably heard slack key guitar music. Right now, I happen to be visiting the island of Kauai, which has inspired me to share this unique style of guitar playing with you. In today's episode, I'll explain slack key guitar, what it is, and how to play it. I'll also share a simple slack key guitar playing exercise for you to try. As always, I love to give a shout out to my listeners around the world. So this week, hello and thank you to those of you listening in Papua New Guinea, Seychelles, Estonia, Guam, and Kenya. The Hawaiian word for slack key guitar is giho'alu, which means loosen the key, referring to the tuning key or tuning peg. Slack key guitar music has two distinct characteristics: its unique tunings and its specific fingerstyle methods. Before I talk about how to play this style of music, I want to share a little of its history. Guitars were introduced to the Hawaiian Islands in the 1830s when Europeans brought nylon string guitars on their travels. But it wasn't until the early 19th century that the instrument caught on. At that time, Mexican and Spanish vaqueros, cowboys, pañuelos in Hawaiian, were hired to help on the island's ranches. They brought along their guitars, and as they played around the campfire, the locals were interested in the sounds of the instrument and were shown a few rudimentary guitar skills. When the pañuelos returned to their homelands, they left their guitars but did not show the Hawaiians how to tune them. So the Hawaiians began to adapt the sound of the strings to their preferences by loosening some of the strings. It became a traditional form of Hawaiian music passed down through generations and was typically only played privately. The first recording of slack key guitar music was in 1946, but it didn't become popular until the 1960s and 70s. Slack key guitar starts with the tunings. There are three main tuning categories: taro patch, wahine, and moana loa. Each category has its own distinctions originating from standard guitar tuning, EAD, GBE, with 3 or more strings loosened to achieve the desired tuning effect. The most commonly used tuning is taro patch, and that's what I'll focus on today. Taro patch tuning is D, G, D, G, B, D. The other component of slack key guitar is fingerstyle skills and patterns. There are many patterns, but all are dictated by two skills. Playing the bass strings 6, 5, and 4 with your thumb to create the rhythm, while the remaining strings 3, 2, and 1 are played with your fingers to create the melody. Many slack key guitar players use a thumb pick, and if you'd like to know more about playing with a thumb pick, just go back to last week's episode. So your thumb is going to play the rhythm on the bass strings, and your fingers will play the melody on the higher pitched strings. Now, if this seems a little confusing, don't fret, ha. I have a simple exercise to help you make sense of this playing method. First, tune your guitar to taro pitch by loosening string 6 from E down to D. Then string 5 from A down to G. And string 1 from E down to D. Now with your thumb or a thumb pick, start playing just the bass notes using the pattern of strings 5 and 4. Do this a few times so you gain that muscle memory. Now try this same pattern with strings 6 and 4. Do this one a few times as well. Next, get your fingers involved. Fingers 1, 2, and 3 find their homes on strings 3, 2, and 1, respectively. Play around with just those 3 strings and those 3 fingers without your thumb being involved. The more you familiarize your thumb with strings 6, 5, and 4, and your other fingers with strings 1, 2, and 3, the sooner your playing will become natural and smooth. All right, let's put these two parts together with this simple pattern. You'll begin playing bass strings 5 and 4, but you're adding in strings 3 and 1 in between your bass notes. So it's 5, 3, 4, 1. Bass string 5 with your thumb, string 3 with finger 1, bass string 4 with your thumb, and string 1 with your third finger. Play this a few times. Try it slowly first and then maybe speed it up. Alrighty, now I want to make it a little more challenging, and so you're going to play this same pattern, but now you're going to add in some shapes or strings that you're going to press on the neck of the guitar. So start with finger 1 on fret 4, 3rd string, and your pinky on fret 5, 1st string. Play that pattern, 5, 3, 4, 1, 5, 3, 4, 1. Move 2 frets up, same strings, so you're going to be playing on fret 5, and then your pinky will play on fret 7 of string 1, and play that same pattern again. those are a few exercises and a great place for you to start. So don't slack off your playing. Expand it with slack key guitar. Aloha! I hope this episode's tip has helped you to continue expanding your guitar playing skills and knowledge. If you'd like to learn more, please check out the many learning resources available at marlenesmusic.com. Thank you for joining today's podcast, and as I like to say, play on.